All right, Aries, let's talk to the ancestors for you and about you. In my little short earlier this week, I pulled this card, Willow Spirit, Adaptability, Flexibility, and I also got this for you. Big changes coming, and the Queen of Swords takes it in her stride, okay? So I kind of like that, but I also feel like there might be a sense of things might have changed and you could be feeling a little cold and prickly about it. So let's not do the my way or the highway thing here. Let's see what we're getting from the ancestors for you. I will do an extended. I'll do a week by week in the extended so you can see how this plays out, okay? Okay. I like that. Thank God. The bluebird of happiness. That's beautiful. And the ancient oak spirit of strength. So whatever you're going through now is purposeful, okay? I know sometimes when we're going through hard times or we're going through difficult things, we may not be able to really see the forest for the trees, quite literally, with this ancient oak spirit here. We might not be able to see that it is opening up a path for us. And I think through the energy of adaptability, you're going to be able to see that. If you're a little too rigid about things right now, you know, if the coping mechanism you use is to create structure for yourself in a very kind of harsh way, you know what I mean? Like without even giving yourself any kindness or compassion, I don't feel like that's necessarily the way. So let's see what we get here in the reading. Some of you could be going through some very difficult times here, but I love the bluebird of happiness showing up right there in the very next moment, okay? Six of Wands underneath. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Fool here. And we've also got the Hanged Man. So it does, oops, there you go. So this does seem to me, that's pretty loud. Lots of major arcana cards. I feel like something big has changed. And you're kind of going with it, going with the flow a little bit here, although the Queen of Swords may not totally be on point with that. But that you eventually get to the Queen of Swords because like things aren't working the way you think they should. You might have made a big change in your life and it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. You might have gotten into a new relationship or taken a new job and then you're like, oh God, this isn't really what I wanted. But I think it's important to have that awareness. This is not really what I was going for. Nine of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. There's, there you are, Aries. Tower, okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So right off the bat, I'm going to say that you might need to ask people or someone for help. Is that a little off brand right now? Or is that feeling a little weird to you that I'm saying that? I feel like there's lots of new things unfolding for you and it could have come out of something rather tragic here. The Nine of Swords and the Tower, the Death card up here, the anxiety over the newness of things, the anxiety, will I be able to do it? At first, I feel like there was a little bit of an exhilaration, no matter what happened. If there was an actual, maybe a death in the family or some kind of big ending in your life, I feel like right away there was this sense of, oh, well, look at all the good things that are going to happen because of this. Look at how amazing it is. And like you didn't take care of yourself at all in terms of how you felt about something being lost. Okay? Some of you could have gotten a new job and moved halfway across the country or something like that. And it was like, hey, this is going to be great. And look at how excited I am. But there were things that were left behind, people or experience. Wow. I think a bird just flew into the window. Oh my God. Bluebird of happiness is trying to get in here. Wow. That was big. I don't know if you heard it. Charlie didn't even wake up. That's interesting because I do feel like there is a barrier between you and happiness. I think there is something on this new path that is causing you to go, I don't know. It does look pretty good to me though. However, it's not really about the fact that I made a mistake, I took a job I shouldn't have, I've gotten out of a relationship that I shouldn't have. It's not really that. I do think you're going in the right direction, but I think you're not giving enough compassion and kindness to yourself about things that you've moved off of. And this could be, this doesn't have to be a recent thing, but it just feels like things are continuing to be processed in the middle of the night. You might be having trouble sleeping. All right, I do see you going in a really good direction, but you might need some help to get there. Okay, so clarify the Nine of Swords for me. King of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles here for me. Judgment card. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is typically, when we see this card, we think about what? We think about middle of the night anxiety. And the King of Cups is an energy of feelings, very mature feelings, but not being able to really communicate them very well. That's the downside of the King of Cups, is that this person feels a lot, but it doesn't seem to be words, or they don't know how to communicate. So you could have either left that behind, left a relationship like that behind with someone who was kind of cold or not, but they actually had a lot of love for you. They just weren't able to show it or weren't able to do it. The other piece of this is you might be stressed in the middle of the night thinking you made a mistake of walking away from a person that was going to be so happy. But here's the thing. I'm not really getting that. I feel like that's kind of is what you wished would have happened, what you hoped for in the future here with the Ten of Cups, and you're still hoping for that. There was a reason that you walked on from this, or that you moved away from a situation that was over. It was over. I feel like you might be thinking to yourself, I should have tried harder, or something like that. Ace of Wands here and the Tower. So let me clarify that, and then I'll talk about this Judgment card up here too. Okay? Yeah. Lovers. Eight of Swords, a decision that was made. There's the Strength card. Anything underneath? Oh, okay. That Devil card, I saw that before. And that's also showing up here too. So I'm going to put that up there. I feel like this Tower, some of you got left one thing and jumped right into another. And I don't feel like the new thing is bad. I don't think that the thing in the past I don't think you were incorrect for leaving. I just think that there was no time for you to understand how you feel about anything. Okay? And so there's a moment in time where you're moving forward and you kind of are going to have to stop at some moment in time and do a little work around your feelings about letting go of this other life and moving into this life. There's definitely something trying to come through here. And I think it's a mindset that you don't really know that you hold. So the mindset could be a lot of lack of compassion for yourself. The mindset could be that I'm always making mistakes, or I don't know what I'm doing. But on the outside, everybody is seeing you as the Emperor, seeing you as Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor. And, Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, like, wow, you're really doing well. I almost feel like inside you don't feel that so much. And the Queen of Swords, in the cards I pulled for the short, the Queen of Swords is very, let's just get on with it. Let's just get on with it. Why do I have to navigate through all of this mishmash of feelings what is that going to do for me, right? There's just this very, very harsh energy here. The Seven of Pentacles is a holding pattern, and the Judgment card here is a crossroads. So I do feel like there's lots of good things coming for you. I feel like the where you're gone or where you're going is a very positive direction. However, the unprocessed stuff is going to make you stop. There's going to be a moment in time when you're going to stop. And that can be out of depression or anxiety, or it can be simply a choice that you make of like, all right, before I make another decision, before I walk forward one more time in the next 4 weeks, I'm going to do a little examination. Some of you might go to a therapist. Some of you might go to a different kind of doctor, It does have to do with mindset. I should be able to just do this. I should be able to just move on. Look, my life is great. Things are going great. Why do I feel so sad about it? Why am I feeling not kind of up to the challenge sometimes? And I don't know, sleep is probably an issue. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. There's just so much. So this is fire, air, Hanged Man, devil energy. On the surface, there's Aries, there you are. On the surface, this looks fine. But underneath is this King and Queen of Cups, of just this sense of needing some more care, or needing someone to take care of you. Feeling like you're not being taken care of very well. Or just feeling like you're exhausted. Maybe you're taking care of a lot of other people and you're not taking very good care of yourself. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles here makes me feel like in the next 4 weeks, I do feel like you might reach out for help, maybe from someone who is a Queen of Cups or a King of Cups, someone who is very nurturing. You could be looking for a partner like that. Yes, there's the Sun, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Yes, someone who does this for a living, could be a therapist. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. I feel like this is going to be a really good choice for you. Okay, so if you're in between two lives and you're not happy, but everybody else on the outside is like, look at how great you're doing. It doesn't always mean that what's going on inside you doesn't need attention. Okay, I feel like that it needs attention. And especially if the way you left an old life was very traumatic, right? Very dramatic, traumatic, whatever. You could have been dealing with a narcissistic partner or very toxic partner or something like that. And like, hooray, you got yourself out of that. Good on you. However, in order to shift and work through that. Uh-oh. All right. If you want to continue with me and understand the story more, there's a link below. See you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.